Yeah, so I want to show you this.
Yes.
Here. You did get it?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Just when you thought you were done painting, you discover paint.
I'll show you the same part where he gets off the train, so that you can see the difference between the two. Let me know when you're in. You find it? There we go. Okay, broadcast is on. Awesome. It's funny because it doesn't start until like 40 seconds later. Yeah, it's called. It's on the same channel. Final Fantasy VII Remake intro.
Mm-hmm.
You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Like YouTube actually tells me when you pop on there. Sometimes.
It might not, because I'm not in what's called on my YouTube channel. Like
So it'll tell me that you're watching.
Mm.
Since I put it up as a broadcast, a lot of people don't pop into like maybe 30 minutes later. So.
Mm-hmm.
You find it? Trying to find you.
I'm still trying to see. Is this the same title?
Yeah, it's Final Fantasy VII Remake intro. Same channel. Making sure.
Alright.
I do this YouTube thing just because I like to do it, share stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was doing a lot of the gameplay and stuff like that, and then YouTube flagged it for copyrights, so they took it down.
They flagged it for copyright?
Yeah. I was just sitting there playing the game with my headset not even on, and they flagged it for copyright.
Alright, there we go.
Wow. 2 minutes later.
Took some time, but we're finally there.
Yeah. So tell me when you can see this intro beginning. Here you go. Headsets are on. Alright, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is the same intro part of it.
Just a remake, right?
Yeah, this is the remake, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like that loading screen.
Yeah, I should have shown you. You can actually move it around, and the screen will change with the 3D graphics. So
really?
This is the difference between them right here. I'll just shut up. So you can... Can you hear the music okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is Midgar. This is the city that you saw earlier.
It looks really good now.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
It's still good for me.
Oh, okay. You can still see it, right?
Yeah, it just says it's at pause menu.
Okay. So
Alright,
I thought I lost it for a second.
So, and you said this is the same town as the other one, right?
Yeah, so this is the remake of that same intro.
Oh wow.
That's Aerith, by the way. Does it give you an idea how much love went into this game when they made it? That's a lot of love right there.
It's a really big town, city.
I can tell you that going through there, you do run into a lot. Like a lot of those places you see, you can go to it. A lot of it you can. Not all of it.
Oh, so you can like go to a lot of places that I just saw?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's Jesse. The same one that yeah. Biggs and Wedge is the same too. There's Barrett.
Get down here, Merc.
That's a lot of love right there, dude. You see, like down there on his sword, you see a little glowing spot.
Mhm.
That's actually Mako.
Makeup?
Mako.
Oh, makeup.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
So in this one, he's
You're
got
coming with us.
two phases.
Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad.
He's got this one right here. This is the Punisher mode,
Get ready.
and this is the Operator mode. So watch.
Enough.
So like when he's in the punishment stance, it takes blocks and it's like a counter.
Who the hell?
Works out
Oh, so
really
it kind
well.
of like builds up the enemy attacks for an attack back.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead.
Thanks. Boom! Down to the ground.
Enough of this.
And right here, limit break.
He a soldier operator?
Not bad.
Isn't that awesome?
His what's it called? His attacks are like all really cool.
Yeah. So now that we got this, shut this down. I'm gonna go back to the beginnings. So I'm gonna go back to my game, which is this one right here. Oh, manual save. That's the one. Just so you can see the difference between them, because I actually have Aerith with me on this one right now. So. Got like a bunch of things here. It's crazy. They actually give you tips. They didn't give you tips before.
Before it was just a loading screen.
Yeah. There's a lot of summons in here too, so it's pretty cool. That's Aerith right there. Hello. So he popped on and then left. And there's the loading screen. I'm pretty sure that since this game is actually going to be coming in episodes, it's like it's an entire game, but it's not the entire game of the other game.
Yeah, so they're gonna make a sequel to this one.
No, a part 2. It's not a sequel. Not a sequel. This, like I said, this right here is only the first 2 or 3 hours that you would play in the original, or it makes up this entire game.
Oh wow! So they put a lot into this one, huh?
Yeah. Why am I behind the flowers?
So, you coming?
This is Aerith right here. That's a flower go at the beginning.
I'm
running some. There's a lot of spoilers in here, so. Oh yeah, and so they have like different swords. So this one right here, this is the one he comes with at the beginning in both games, and then these ones are basically the same as the other ones, which the nail bat is actually pretty funny because you just pick them up and you hit them like a baseball, but when they knock them up in the air and you hit them with a baseball bat. This one right here is really damn cool, but I'm using this one right here is pretty cool. But this one has a lot of magic on it, but it doesn't have very much physical damage. And then this one right here is actually made up of 2 separate swords that kind of give it both. But see how like it's a 73 and 58, right?
Yeah.
That one's actually better than this one, but I have 1 extra slot on this sword than I do on the other.
Because that one is 2 swords, so it takes up 2 slots.
Well, no. It's just leveled up. Because these actually have levels now. I'm not sure if you can see it or not.
It's like the little circles, right?
Yeah, so like right here I can take... Like I can go in here. It actually gives it where you can upgrade your sword, like physically upgrade it. See? Let's see... You can actually go through here and, you know, it gives you a debuff. There's need some more. That's an extra slot. This right here it gives you an extra magic attack, physical attack, some more hit points, physical reduction, things like that. You know, I think it's really cool because in the original you couldn't upgrade your weapons. You just had to wait until you got a better one.
And then you just trash the other one.
Pretty much, yeah. The Buster Sword, you can't get rid of it in the original game, but there are a lot of swords that are better than that one. In this game, there are only 6 swords that you can get with him. Right now I'm using this one, which is pretty damn cool. I gotta get to this little part of the story. See the little shining thing back here? That's what they call materia. That's where like it ties into the game, like everything, the Earth that they're on, the planet, they don't call it Earth, the planet that they're on is basically a life force. So right?
Yeah, it was that kind of day.
So everything comes from that. So like originally it was owned and managed by the Cetra, which is like the ancients, right? And then a lot of them died. She's actually the last one.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep on
So
waiting.
there's no more ancients after her.
What'd they say?
So make sure her be very
Good work
unique
today, guys.
in this game. So you come from the planet, and when you die, you go back to the planet.
Kidding. They didn't say a word.
Yes,
But, you know...
pretty typical of Japanese things. But look at the faces. I mean, this is amazing.
Never mind. It's not like you believe me after all.
Probably not.
Huge difference from the original.
Tell me anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, you look at his face. Like, he actually blinks and everything.
It won't be much
The
longer
girls
now.
blink more often than the guys do.
They have something important to tell us.
Is there a reason for that, or just
Something
like it's just made that way?
Need to share with us.
What's that?
At least
That they
that's the
blink more.
feeling I get.
I think it's, you know, a Japanese thing, probably.
But
Like they're
before
batting
they
their eyes,
can,
even though they don't know that they're
there's
batting their
a
eyes.
final step that has to be taken.
So she can actually
Otherwise,
speak
we won't
to
hear
the
them.
planet and hear what the planet has to say about it, and everybody thinks she's crazy.
Maybe
Just because she
should
can
just give up.
speak to them.
Yeah, just so she can
Honestly,
talk to
that's what I
people
do
that
best.
that everybody else can't. She can
fooled me.
tell like when
From
the
what I've
planet's
seen, you
suffering
don't quit.
because it is, and then
well,
in
today's
this
special.
in
That's
this
why I've
place
been
there's
working
only
my butt
one
off.
place other than right now where they're at that flowers
What's so
can grow
special about it?
in this game. Everything else is like a bunch of like metal and steel
Okay,
everywhere.
time to go.
You can see the difference. I'll leave here, and you can actually see the difference between
Let me
here
talk to her.
and every other place in this game.
Did the flowers say anything?
Good work today, guys?
That's the spirit.
I want to come over here and get this. I don't think she's gonna let me.
Good work today, guys.
Yeah, there it is. This is right here. This is the materia. MP, yep, nice. I'll see if I can get into a couple fights too. Let me get through this area.
You're heading in already?
Yeah. That's enough for one day.
I'm gonna watch for a little bit. My friends want me to play with them, but I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Where have you two been?
So what's it
been
called?
worried sick.
So like, does every
Sorry.
sword have their own like
We got a
little
little sidetracked.
move to him, or?
Yes.
Dinner's ready, in case you're
Oh, that's
wondering.
pretty cool.
And so like
But before we sit down,
every
I
weapon
want
you
you to
use
make up the guest
use the
room.
ability, and then
Gotcha.
after you've got 100%
Take a load off,
proficiency
okay?
on that, then you actually keep that, and you can go to a new weapon and use the same abilities after you've played with it for a while.
What's called? So like, you can basically keep a weapon until you
Judging by
level
those
it up all the
eyes,
way.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
you're a soldier.
If you level it up all the way, does it
Ex-soldier.
what's it called? Like, say you
I
get a
hate
new
to
one
ask,
and you
but
level
would
the
you
old
leave
one up
tonight
all the way.
without
Does
any
it
fuss?
change
No
the
questions.
way that like the new one? Say
You
the new one
boys
was
made a
better.
trade,
Did it
a
change it to where the new
normal
one
life,
is worse
for
now?
power.
Or?
No,
can't have it
in
both
this game
ways.
you actually level them up with
I'm
skill
back.
points.
Good.
I'll show you
Now,
here in a
I hope
second.
you're hungry.
Starving, right?
I've never been so proud.
There's a lot of story in this
The
game.
man you've become. Women must be
That's-
hounding
that's
you
his
day and
mom.
night.
That's Cloud's
Not
mom.
really.
You know, there's all kinds
Flashback.
of temptations in the big city.
Looks a lot
I'd
like
feel
him.
a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say.
That's a flashback. That's his mom. Your cousin. I'm talking to your cousin.
Which one is that?
Headphones on headphones.
Don't want to overstay my welcome.
Hey.
Hey.
What? Oh, crap. That was Fallon. She's trying to talk to you. So I gotta sneak out of this house without messing up everything.
I know how to know. I know how to test out if a horror game is scary. A horror game. I know how to test out if it's scary or not. Never happened.
Damn it.
What are you doing?
If you're the developer of a scary
Nothing.
game, and
Did you have a bad dream?
and then it,
Don't worry, you'll feel much better in the morning. And I promise to take you straight home.
Okay.
I'm trying to sneak out of the house without making any noise. Let me see. Which kind of sucks because there's like buckets and everything all the way around
Please
there.
don't let her hear me again.
So it's really impossible to do it.
Takes a couple tries. It's like you walk out and you gotta turn right. See that's like bucket right there? There's a bucket. There's a chairs, there's stools. You gotta, damn it.
You jerk! I thought I told you not to leave you alone.
I'm guessing it's really hard to control
Now
the
get back
movement
in
too.
there.
Okay.
I get twitches in my muscles and stuff that make it hard to keep something steady.
How many tries did it take you the first time?
On both games, about five or so. So this will be try number 3, right? So I'll just keep getting stuck on the same bucket. So, okay, so now there's no bucket. Now the buckets are gone. So, but if I start to sprint right here, she would come down.
Sector 7?
It's simple
Because
enough.
she would hear you.
Just cut through Sector 6. It isn't exactly safe, but you should be okay, seeing as you're a soldier.
Was one.
Promise me, you'll never talk to Aerith again. Please.
You got it.
Thank you.
So now I'm out of the house, I don't have to worry about her. So try number 3 this time. Okay, give me a second. Let me do. So like this is coming out of her little house, right? And then right here, you see that everything starts to turn to like metal. There's not a lot of flowers. Very gloomy looking. Right. I mean, there's some grass, but there's no flowers.
Yeah.
And it's probably more weeds than anything. So I actually have a map on this one. Take her right. That's that weapon shop. Right here. I'm gonna go all the way down here, and she's gonna be down here too. Nope. What are you doing? I thought I told you to stay in there. See?
Oh.
Well, look who it is. Talk about a coincidence.
What are you doing here?
Waiting.
Why?
Because I'm not sick of you yet.
Lead
Hey,
on.
chapter 9. That's where I'm at now.
With pleasure.
And you said out of the 16, right?
No, there's a lot more than that. This happens in the real game too, but you can't actually see his face or anything in the original.
Cloud? Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
Now she's back in the party. So you see how like everything's like it's
They're
like
still
all
working
metal.
on the new plate.
Like it's hardly any plants. It's all
I don't like
rocks.
this part of Midgar. Back when they were still building Midgar,
Right.
there was an accident, and the plate fell.
They'd broken
People had
down.
only just started moving in, so there weren't a lot living there at the time. But
You can see this. Like you can actually go up there on top of the plate and then insert missions, and you know, get there and look and mess around and stuff. What you do at the end of this, but
And that's?
the underside of Sector 6, Wall Market, a real special place. But I'm sure you already knew that, right?
I didn't tell you? I enlisted pretty much right after I left home. Don't know much about this place, or any of the slums.
Well, it took a lot of people to build Midgar, and they all needed to blow off steam. So some traders built an entertainment district. Inns, shops, bars, the works. Folks started pouring in from all over. Business was booming, money was flowing, which attracted the attention of some guys who didn't much care for the law.
Now there isn't any.
Right. But instead of trying to solve the problem, the government decided to just wall it in. And that's how Wall Market began. Out of sight, out of mind, as the old saying goes. For the folks in charge, there's no better way to deal with it.
So it's like a giant veil.
Yeah. Want to see what's behind it?
Not really.
That's good. Because I know a better way to get to Sector 7. One that, tragically, doesn't go through Wall Market. And it's just through this tunnel here. At least it was, back when I was a kid.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take the shortcut. Probably turn off this broadcast and everything so you can go play with your friends, but that was just kind of cool. It's been nice talking to you. You know, we don't really get to talk that much. So
I'll definitely try to get on the line more.
yeah, which is right through all them boxes. Look, they fall apart.
So what's it called? Like you destroy boxes, like, and you can still that's like still a way of getting stuff too.
Yeah, there's a matter of fact, I'll show you. There's this is all the characters that you can play with in this game, and then like say like I wanted to put some more, like an empty slot. I have all these extra ones that I've been collecting.
And that's to like upgrade them?
Yeah, these give you different abilities.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, like I've collected a lot.
And you can use all those like any of the main character you want?
Yeah, so like if I wanted to pick up this one and put it on here, I could, or I could swap this one with this one, you know.
That's pretty cool.
And here's the summons. These only show up under certain conditions, like when there's a boss fight. So that's why I'm doing those. And I'm setting this up so I can play it on hard, because I went in there at like level 42 and I couldn't hit it. So anyway, I'll just go ahead and shut this broadcast off, man.
It's been like this.
But honestly,
you know,
it actually
ever
looks like a
since the
really
book
good
out.
game.
Oh,
I see why my friends talk
It'll
about
be
it so
an
much.
adventure.
Yeah, it's an amazing game. I got some videos that I already put up on there if you want to look at them.
I'm subscribed to you on my account, so I'll definitely.
Let me shut up. I'm gonna turn this off here.